Well, sometimes in an actor's life, a defining role will come along, and that is exactly what happened to Jason Alexander, isn't it?
It is. He's directed, produced and appeared in dozens of films, but who will ever forget his role as the paranoid and smug George Costanza in Seinfeld?
We ordered the wedding invitations today. Nothing can stop it now. Nothing. It's here. It's happening. Can I do this? I can't do this. Look at me. Look at me. I can't do this. I can't do it. Help me, Jerry. Help me.
Why don't you just break it off with her? Tell her it's over.
I can't.
Why not?
Because I can't face that scene. You know what kind of a scene that would be? I'd rather be unhappy for the rest of my life than go through something like that. I can't. I've tried to suck myself up a million times. I can't go through that.
All right, take it easy. Just take it easy.
He's got a point. There's a little bit of George in all of us, I think. Now, if you can't get enough of Jason, you're in luck. He's bringing his show Down Under in December, and he joins us now from LA. Good morning to you, Jason. Lovely to have you join us on Sunrise this morning.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Thank you very much. Happy to be with you.
It's good. People must ask you about Seinfeld all the time, and the thing that I love about it is you obviously, it was such a defining role and you've embraced it. You know, you're not sort of trying to pretend that it was a tiny blip on the radar and it didn't happen. You're George, and we love it.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, no, it's, you know, most of the time I walk around thinking what I do for a living is relatively unimportant, but I get letters just about every day from people who have said, you know, they stayed with the show, they lost parents, or they lost children, or they went through hard times, or they were facing illness, and that, you know, we were the only things making them laugh. And when you hear things like that, you go, you know, maybe what I do for a living is okay.
Yeah, nice stuff. Now, George, we were talking before, 1988, the show came around, so it's occupied virtually 2 decades of your life. And for us as viewers, when something weird or bizarre happens, you would regularly say, that's a Seinfeld moment. Do you have those as well, or is that just us?
You know, I'm the worst. I'm the guy that the fans hate, because the truth is, for a variety of reasons, I stopped watching the show after 3 or 4 seasons. So you guys know more about the shows than I do, and people come up to me all the time and say, do you remember when you did A, B, or C? And I go, I have no idea what you're talking about. So I am surrounded by people who say this is a Seinfeld moment. I don't think I've ever said it.
Why did you stop watching it after 3 seasons?
You know what? It's a stupid reason now. It made sense to me then. The reason was we used to shoot the shows much longer than they could air on television. And so the editors and the producers had to cut a lot of material out. And when they did, it sort of made my performance, in my eyes, odd. So I said to myself at the time, I prefer to remember it the way I did it. Now I don't remember it all. So now I can watch the shows and be perfectly happy. But at the time, they seemed a little strange to me.
And we're still watching them, of course, on cable here. We're seeing them all the time. We're still loving them. But you have done plenty of other things, and one of your big movie roles was another pretty horrid guy, actually. This guy who put some moves on Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman. Did you ever did you cop some abuse over that one?
You know, Pretty Woman was an odd film because it was largely improvised under Gary Marshall's direction, and we had no idea really what movie we were making. And I would do take after take, and they'd all be different. Some would be funny, some would be a little slimy, some would be silly. And when I saw the movie all put together and I realized how he had orchestrated my performance, I said, this could be interesting. And I spent about a year, you know, living in New York City with women coming at me from 2 blocks away going, I hate you. I don't like you.
I hope that's changed for you. Tell us about Comedy Christmas, the show that you're bringing Down Under.
Should be very interesting. I'm going to meet a lot of people who yet I do not know. A lot of Australian talent are going to join me in some stand-up comedy and some improv and some music down in Melbourne at the casino, the Crown Casino. And you know, it's not. I don't really do stand-up, but I have certainly stood in front of audiences before and done some sketch work and some improv work. So we're just going to go and have a good time. The comics, you know what they're doing. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'll find out in plenty of time. And if it feels like a waste of money, you can throw things at me, I swear.
I'm sure you'll fit in fine. And I notice you've already got your Australian summer shirt on, so you're ready for the trip down under at Christmas.
I fit right in with this beautiful Hollywood background.
Yeah, there it is. Now, you're performing at the casino. We notice you're a bit of a card player as well. That'll come in nice and handy for you.
I hope so. I hope to bring a little bit of Australian green back with me if I can.
Well, it's been a pleasure chatting to you, and hopefully you'll stop by and say good day when you're over here, when you come out at the end of the year.
I would love to.
But you enjoy it. Have a great time, and thanks for joining us, Jason Alexander.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. See you soon.
Nice to meet him, huh? Great thing about doing this show. You get to meet some really cool people. Now, if you want to catch Jason's show in Melbourne, I suspect you do. It's in December. Head to our website for all the details. And Seinfeld fans, take note. Season 7 is out now. Is out on DVD November the 8th, I believe.
You should be telling Jason.
Yeah, so we can have a look at it.
Isn't that amazing? Stop watching after season 3.
Yeah, there's some good stuff. He should know. There's some good stuff after season 3.
Yeah, his fiancée Susan died. I don't know.
He probably doesn't know.
It's 8:10.